Alright guys, welcome back to Roleplay Hour number 2. We are in some town, of course, I don't know the name, even though it was just told to me 3 minutes ago. and it is the morning of, and we have found the ruffians, I guess, that were hitting this gambling guy that started with a P. I don't know his name either. Ryan, did you write that one down?
Nope.
Therisford.
Paladane was his name.
Paladane, okay.
Palardane.
Palardane, okay. So when we go downstairs, who's the first down, and do they notice whoever it is?
First down is you, actually.
So they obviously notice me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do they make any looks?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of give you a glance, but nothing that tells you anything.
All right, well, I'll just sit down and wait for the rest of the party to come down.
All right, eventually the rest of the party comes trickling down.
As I get there, I say, "Good morning, sunshine."
They do not look amused.
I look amused.
Is Vincent down yet?
Yeah.
So I kind of say under my breath, like, Vincent, you looking to fight?
No, they were doing their job. I mean, the guy owed him money. So I don't think we should get involved.
Okay. All right, well, should we continue on then?
I think so.
What town are we traveling to today? Where's the stopping point?
Moon's Glade. It's like 3 days away.
It's near Australia.
Nice. Do I, all right, so I say, all right, to Moon's Glade, and I say it like loud enough so the people at the bar can hear.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we walk out. I walk out of the bar and go find my carriage. Or wagon, not carriage.
Okay. So you guys head out. You find your wagon, all that stuff. Your horses are all there. And as you guys are saddling up your horses and stuff, one of the guys from inside the bar comes out and says, "You know, you guys got in our way yesterday. We didn't want to make a fuss out there, but it's not polite to get in another man's business."
Look, friend, we saw one man versus 6, which in our book is not too honorable. Found out that he owed you money, so we're not going to get further involved, but we weren't going to see a man die without,
Well, we weren't going to kill him. We need...
Surely you can understand what we saw and why we reacted the way we did.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, we wanted to say that in order to make things right with us, we'd like to invite you over to our place for a little, fun and games.
Well, if you guys want, I'm down. I always like fun and games.
I mumble in Elvish to Gregor. You probably have a lot of money. Mumble, mumble, fun, mumble, mumble.
I say back in Elvish, they probably do. And then in common, I say, so you want to invite us back to your place to make up for us ruining your attempt at getting money back from this guy.
Yeah, that is interesting.
He kind of looks and says, "Well, clearly you know what happened. So by our place, we mean we've got a little gambling hall set up over across the ford."
Mm-hmm.
That
My eyes light up instantly as he says this.
Yeah, we figured clean the blood between the two of us. Clear the air between us. It'd be great to have you over for a couple of drinks. Maybe see if you guys can win some of his money back.
Do you have any complimentary gambling chips that we might get started with?
Looks at you funny.
I'm sorry, the elves are extremely
Gambling
frugal.
coins?
Well,
The elves have never
in the
gambled before,
Elvish
sir. They don't
lands.
understand it.
in the Elvish lands, they do this thing where they give you like a little card and it gives you free money. It's to attract new people. You should try it sometimes. It's pretty nice.
They kind of chuckle and
I
say,
hear they do that in Vegas.
It's called marketing, I believe.
"Marketing?
Yes, it's a new word. Marketing, I believe it's pronounced.
Marketing?
Yeah.
I think the person who started it was named Mar.
Marketing? I don't know. Whatever.
Please.
It sounds weird in Elvish, and I'm not interested.
You shouldn't be, sir. You shouldn't be.
Sure, we'll join you.
We will join you.
Excellent. So they lead the way. You kind of have to ford the river. I mean, so this is Terrace Ford. This is, where the river gets really wide and shallow when people actually cross. That's the name. And on the other side, you see that there's a little, not that actually that small. There's a building set up away from everything else with like a clear sight of anyone coming across the river. And that's where they're leading you.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Cool.
We
So you
see-
guys get across.
Yep.
No problems. And they lead you into this place, and it's kind of dark. It's morning, so the sun's not fully up yet. But even so, there's not a lot of light coming in. And there's 3 other guys sitting around a table playing a game of cards. You can't tell from here, though, what game. So the guys bring you in and motion for you to sit at a nearby table and say, what's your game, dice or cards?
Oh, I don't
I
gamble.
look-
I'm just here with my friends. They can do it.
I look at Tadagub.
I step forward and say, today I'm feeling like a die guy.
Nods his head and says, all right. And he starts explaining the rules to a game that you already know, which I don't have the rules right in front of me for, and says, how much would you like to put down?
Well, what's normal around here?
Well, typically people, these people usually do 1 gold or a couple silver or whatever. But you guys look like you have some money on you, so trust me, we have the money, so we can pretty much take any wager you make.
Can I know the rules before I wager? Is it just whoever rolls higher, or how does it work?
Yeah, they 2d6, 2 6-sided dice, roll them in a cup, toss them on the table. Whoever rolls higher wins.
All right.
Didn't have those rules in front of you, did you, Neil?
Well, that's why I'm making up a more simplified
Sack of
gambling game
shit.
on the spot.
All right. I'll start off and wager 20 gold.
20 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
On
Roll
the,
your 2d6.
On the, can I know what they roll before I roll?
No. Guests always roll first.
Shit. All right. Well, here we go. 12.
Shit. Yeah, you totally kicked their ass.
Now, in my country, when you roll double 6, you actually get triple the amount.
Yeah, that's nice. That's not how we play here.
Ah, shucks. Okay.
In the Elvish casinos, mumble mumble.
Right after that happens, I say a prayer to Jexel for the lucky rolls and say, "Who's next?" And I look at the rest of the party.
I will play your game. I'll wager the same, 20 gold.
Okay. Roll your 2d6.
8.
8. You win again.
Nice.
Hail
kinda-
Jexel.
They say, "Oh, hey, you guys are Jexel people too?"
She
Not
is.
really.
I say she is, and I point to her.
I like to sway religions according to the mood.
You're not much a fan of Jexel. He seems to be on your side today, though.
Oh, I didn't say I'm not a fan, sir. Why don't you roll those die?
Okay. They pull out another set of dice. Who's up next?
I'm going to go loom over the other table.
Okay.
I'll
Just
follow
kind of
him.
watching.
Okay. Abigail, make a roll.
I guess I'm gambling too, huh?
If you want to. It's up to you.
Sure. It's what? 2d6? Okay.
Just 2d6.
Oh, 2.
Be like,
No.
Jexel knows whether one is
I
being
guess
favorable.
I guess I'm not a fan of Jexel, huh?
In our land, when you roll 2 1s, you lose triple the amount.
You know, I have heard that rule, actually. That's also in my land.
Well, I already put my.
That is a
Jexel down,
worldwide rule, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Good one,
The-
sir. Good one.
the one guy that kind of stepped outside to talk with you all was like, well, you know what, this is fun and all, but why don't we raise the stakes?
Go on.
150 gold.
On one roll?
Yeah, one roll, 150 gold. Any takers?
Yeah, man, let's go. On
You
the
got-
on the point that you roll first and I roll second.
Okay, sure. They exchange looks. Go for it. They roll a 10.
Fuck. 7. Rolled a 6 and 1. All right, I'm out.
You're out. Okay.
Use Jackson's luck.
So I'm down 110,
130.
but I rolled I got
Run
40
to me
earlier.
before.
Oh,
You guys
right,
play-
right.
Right, yeah.
All right.
I say I'll take your 150 gold bet on the same conditions as him.
Okay. They say, why are you so interested in having us roll first? Kind of breaks tradition, you know.
Yeah, well, we're tradition breakers around here.
That makes no difference to us. They roll another 10.
Okay, I say, if you don't mind, and I pull a page out of James Bond's book, and I say, I'd like to use your dice.
Sure, and they hand you the dice. These are the same dice that you've been using.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Do I get a roll bonus for this?
No.
Does he get a 10?
6.
8.
Oh my god.
Down 130 as well.
All right, so I come back over and say, friends, it might be time for us to head on out. What do you say?
Yeah.
Why don't you give your friends a chance to win their money back?
I'm aware of gambling, my friend. I come from a kingdom where gambling is quite prevalent, and I know that it's a fool's errand. The house mostly wins.
All right. Well, anytime you come through this park, come on over and we'll play some games.
Do you know anywhere I could gladiate? Could do some gladiating for fun.
Just some casual gladiating.
Gladiating?
Casual dueling.
That's the kind of gambling I like, sir. Nothing
If you
like
head
a-
up to Windale, they have an arena.
Very good. I
Noted.
appreciate that.
Very
Well, thank you for your hospitality. Again, we're sorry for getting in the middle of your business, but we shall be on our way.
Okay. They nod and bid you farewell.
All right.
Bregor, in your notes and your parchment, take note
Yes.
of Windsail, please.
Wind sail.
The arena for gladiating.
Wind sail. Casual gladiating.
Oh man.
All right, friends, let's.
Are we far away from the place yet? I guess we are.
Are we far
Yeah,
away?
you're
Yes.
still fairly far from
They
Farhaven.
can't hear us, right?
Yes, but it is
Okay.
only morning, so we have a day to travel, I suppose. Let's.
Man,
I think you're talking about the gambling house, not the
Yeah.
next one, right?
yeah. Whatever. Let's say we're far away with nobody of them close. I say, man, you must have a lot of money in there. A lot of money.
I say in Elvish, I'm actually
They're not-
surprised that you didn't try anything back there.
They're not good people. Maybe it would be better for the town if we got rid of that place. If you know what I mean.
But they're just saying this in Elvish, right? So we don't.
No, I'm saying that in normal.
No.
I-
Okay,
You
Ryan
guys.
said he was talking in Elvish.
I
I'm not.
I know.
You can talk to me in Elvish. I'm talking in.
Abigail, gambling is totally fine. It's not. They're not bad people,
Alright.
as far as I know. Let's continue with the mission. We have. I mean, you want a magic crossbow? We're going after a magic dealer. It sounds pretty good, doesn't it not?
Alright. Just keep it in the back of your head for when we come back.
All right, I'll keep murdering an entire gambling circle in the back of my brain, and
I
then
think it's a great idea.
okay.
Just keep it in mind.
I just keep a straight face the entire time and like dead stare at Abigail. She's saying that she wants to like take down a gambling.
And as
house.
you look at me, I say, a lot of money. You could build casinos. Who gives cards to people like in Elvish land?
Is there any stone around us?
Stone? Yeah, you guys are walking across the ford right now, right?
As
You wait
soon as
until
she
you-
says that,
Uh-huh.
I want to cast a spell on her.
On her? Okay.
I
think
cast a spell on you, and now you're mine.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do.
She turns it to stone.
And the site is down.
Is it?
Yeah,
You
I
want me to
can't
copy and
access
paste it
anything.
to
Yeah, could you?
you? Yes.
I'm getting a 403 forbidden access.
I think someone linked the map in the chat, so that's probably why. There you go. That's the entire thing.
Excellent.
What's going on, guys?
I think it's just you can't cast it on anyone else. I think it's just you.
It says AoE the caster, though.
Yeah, area of effect is the caster.
Oh.
You are the caster.
Fuck.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Well, that's not cool.
Well, what was it? At least we can be entertained.
So you just see a spell fizzle, and I'm just like, fuck.
And I giggle at you again.
We just
Or
keep
does he
walking.
cast it on himself?
I just say fuck. The spell fizzles. Neil can.
No, he's like doing these things, and like last minute, he's like, "Oh shit, that doesn't work," and then he just kind of like stops mid casting and just kind of like keeps walking or
Let's
waiting.
continue
to
our journey on.
What was
Okay.
it? You should tell us.
Oh.
Fine, whatever, man. Stop acting so awkward, Tatagan.
All right, let's continue forward.
Okay, I lost my map, but that's fine. Okay, so you continue on, and you pass through a couple more towns on the way. It doesn't seem like you guys want to stop in any of them, but eventually you get to Farhaven.
All right. And what's the that's the town we're going to, right?
This
Riker?
is our destination town.
And
Oh,
as
it
per
is.
usual, we make our way to the tavern to grab a table and a drink, and I'll go ask the barkeep if he knows of any happenings and goings in the town.
He goes, well, nothing any travelers would really care about.
Very good. All right. A round for my friends and an apple juice for me, please.
Ask him if he's heard of Commander Riker.
I don't think we tip off
I
our hand
don't
quite
know of anyone named
God damn
Commander
it.
Riker, but there was a guy who used to live here, goes by the name of Riker.
Hmm.
Used to, you said?
I see Vincent to be
Yeah.
pretty angered by what I said, and I just kind of stop.
Used to live around here. I think he moved out a while ago.
that. You
Do
know
you
where,
know where?
to?
Not really. I mean, anywhere is
Okay.
better than here, I guess.
Why
was
is
a-
that?
Curious guy, kind of a. I mean, he was a wizard for one, so God knows where he went. I mean, he might have gone down to Valesburg for all I know, or up to Tide's End, or any big city.
Do you know anyone who would know
So-
him?
Yeah, he had a couple of buddies that still around here.
Can you point us to them?
Sure. He gives you a couple of names of people that live in the city.
I take note in my head since I can write.
Right.
It's accurate.
Okay, and so what do you guys do?
You guys want to go look up those guys that I wrote down in my memory?
Well, what time of day do we enter we get to the town?
Evening.
Say, we could do it tonight or we could do it tomorrow. What do you guys want to journey out tonight? I would assume that wherever we go is probably going to be closed And or everyone's kind of doing.
Yeah,
what
we can
they're
wait
gonna
till
do at night.
tomorrow. That's fine.
Might be
Yeah,
better
let's sleep.
tomorrow.
Let's
Sure.
sleep on it.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys go to sleep. You wake up next morning. Nothing eventful in the night.
And then we make
I
our
yawn
way.
as I wake up.
And then we head out, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm messaging you new spells. So.
So I guess we're gonna be looking for those 3 guys I've heard of around the
Yeah.
town, asking around.
Yeah.
And do people lead us anywhere?
Yeah, they're so you ask around for the people, and so eventually someone points you to one of these guys' house.
You guys want to go knock?
Sure. Let's show up.
Breaker should
Knock,
definitely talk.
knock. Yeah, with his charisma.
All right, this guy's name is Chigib.
What? Well,
Chigib.
Okay.
Chigib.
And we know that before we talk to him?
Yeah, he's
Yep.
like, oh, the bartender last night said, mentioned a couple of people. Chigib was one of them.
Okay.
Used to hang out with Riker.
This is all yours, Breaker.
All right, so we go to Chigub's house and knock on the door.
Chigib comes out and says, what do you guys want? Whoa, he's a big fella.
Am I looking up at him or am I looking eye level?
You're 8 feet tall. You look down at him.
Oh,
You look down at everyone.
Okay.
I say, I am Bregor. These are my boys. And we are all here to ask you about Riker, your old friend Riker.
Oh yeah, you got some things to sell to him?
Exactly.
We do, but we heard that he's not around here anymore. Do you know where he's gone?
Yeah, he moved up to Windale. What do you got for him, if you don't mind my asking?
Windsail. I hear that that's where they do casual gladiating, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't call it casual, but yeah, they got some gladiators up there.
Interesting. Well, and I don't mention what we want for what we want Riker for. I just say thank you for your time. We'll be heading on.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, how did you hear about him? Not many people know about Riker.
I just keep walking.
His friend gave us a heads up.
Okay. Okay. He looks a little puzzled and nods and waves away.
Well, it looks like we're going north.
Yeah, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone at Windsail.
Yeah. Gonna have some gladiating fun.
Indeed.
I'm excited. Let us make way to Windsail.
Okay. Windsail is again, 4 or 5 days out from you. I don't have my map, so I think it's 4 days.
Can we fight like a bear or something?
Or a ferret.
No, we don't fight ferrets.
Jeff, you see a ferret running across the path in front
I
of your horse.
stomp it. I stomp it.
No! I throw myself down from my house.
You can throw yourself anywhere you want. I
Jeff,
just stomped it.
you miss the ferret and you stomp on Jen's face.
Did she take damage from that?
Yeah, no, none of this is happening, but yeah.
God damn it.
All right.
We're,
Gregor, you do know that if you find me a ferret, I'll give you 100 gold, right?
Oh, I've been looking out, like constantly doing
I'm
perception
just sure you
checks
remind
me too.
Neil enough.
for ferrets.
Just looking for ferrets, just asking.
Asking around towns.
That's all I do really is look for ferrets.
This will be
On
my
our
favorite
travels.
storyline to close when, like, I'm going to find a spell for exploding ferrets and put one in their hands and just, like,
every
All right.
time she touches a ferret, it just
yeah,
explodes.
just fucking explodes. She turns into of mice and men, like, exploding style. It's going to be great.
Perfect.
I'll get myself a squirrel.
Okay. Well, you guys get to Windsail.
Walk in. Ask the
It's a
barkeep.
big city, by the way. So I should mention, Windale is a huge city. It's huge. It's got like a full-fledged castle sitting in the back of it, and it's on the edge of a bay, a big bay. There's a huge stone wall, maybe 30 feet high, that surrounds the whole city, and most of the buildings inside the city are 2 or 3 stories high. They just keep like building up rather than building out. Population is probably close to 40,000, and it's fairly dense because the city's not that wide.
Very good.
A lot of shipping stuff.
Is
through
it
here.
bigger than Valehouse or whatever the place is? Or
Valesburg?
Delmar?
Yeah, it's probably 20 or 30% bigger than Valesburg.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think we should go check out the magic shop.
Okay, so you guys get into town, and now what?
Do you guys have
she-
some magical crossbows?
She goes off to a magic
She
shop.
says to the guard.
I'm gonna head to the tavern and ask the barkeep about gladiating in the town, like what it consists of and stuff.
Well, there's an arena where slaves are brought in as gladiators and made to fight one another.
But professional fighters couldn't enter in and that kind of a thing.
I'm sure if you spoke to the owners, they might, be willing to set something up. But typically, it's slave fights.
Ah.
I mean, if you can get a professional fighter to go in there, I'm sure that they would, might be of interest.
Yes. Okay. Well, could you tell me the name of the owner that I would speak to then?
Yeah, his name is Poff. P-O-F.
Poff.
He's a dwarf.
Oh, Poff, the dwarf.
Poff.
Okay.
Poff the dwarf.
I appreciate that, friend. Thank you very much. Say, before I go, I was in another town, and a friend wanted me to pass along a message. Have you heard of Riker? Is he a wizard of sorts? Is he around here? Do you know him?
I don't have much dealings with those wizardy folk. Don't trust him myself.
Well, if you could do me a favor, and I'm going to slide him 5 gold. If you could keep it on the hush, but just kind of keep your ears open and your eyes out, and if you see anything or hear anything the next time I'm around, if you could just let me know. I've got a very important message for him, but again, it's important that he's not aware that I'm coming to give him this message.
I got it.
I appreciate that, friend.
Yeah.
Do you wink as you say message?
Vincent doesn't.
Give him
wink.
this message.
He gives looks.
He bats eyelids.
Okay, so I'm going to make my way over to the table and bring, like, floggins for everyone but Abigail, because Abigail is at a magic shop.
Abigail, you have asked around, and eventually you come to the store of a wizard.
Hello, Mr. Wizard.
Hello.
I was wondering if you would happen to have a magical crossbow, or if you can enchant an actual existing crossbow.
No.
Damn it. I have wasted more time. Then I wish you a good day.
Okay. Bye.
Is there a place where I could find like some kind of hunter or like a skin tanner guy?
A skin tanner guy.
Is it like animal?
The
skin?
tannery. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask around until you find one.
Okay, so I'll find one.
Okay. What do you do when you're
Hello.
there? Hi.
I was wondering if there's any way I can convince you to fetch me a ferret, and I would pay you 100 gold for it.
Yeah. I can do that.
So how about I give you 20 gold now and the balance once you find me one?
Sure. How about I see you back here tomorrow? Same time, same place?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Did you give him 20 gold?
Secretly, in my head, I am so excited. Out of character right now. Because of reasons I think she'll realize later. But back into game.
All right. So you talk to this dude. He offers to get you a ferret. You give him money. And what do you do now?
I go back to the. Wait. I want to talk to the guy some more.
Nope. He closed the door. He's gone back in.
Well, I just got out and I reopened the door. By the way, I want it to be alive.
You are stream cheating right now. You just cheated with the chat. Easily.
And ideally a baby. And if it's a female, I'll give you 20 more gold.
Baby female ferret.
If it happens to be a grown-up female ferret, it's fine too.
I'll do what I can for you.
Alright. See you.
Okay. All right, so you leave. You meet up with the rest of the party, or what do you do?
Hang on. She's waiting for the chat to tell her what she does.
No, I'm going back. Fine, I'm
She's gonna
sorry.
go back now. She goes back now. Yeah.
Jen is actually
That is-
just removed from the show, and the chat will make any decisions
Ah.
henceforth for tonight.
Fine. Well, it actually
You
is.
went to a Skinner and asked for a ferret. It was going to be hilarious. So you're like, wait a second, I've got an idea. It has to be alive.
Wait.
a baby.
If you didn't laugh at me and say like, ha 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 ha, wait till you see what you get, I wouldn't have read chat.
Oh,
Like,
That's
baby,
the dumbest. That is
Okay.
actually the dumbest excuse. A retard is looking and be like, "Wow, that's pretty fucking dumb. I can't believe she just said that." Like, he is actually appalled at the fact that you just said that. Let's move on before I have to turn off the chat on Twitch so we can actually play Dungeons and Dragons as our own person instead of someone else telling us what to do. Fucking Christ.
Okay.
Gregor feels scolded.